Hey guys, how are you? David Franco here from TechSocial.com with a first look at Max Payne for the iPad. This sells for $2.99 on the iPad and iPhone. I believe it works on the iPhone 4 and 4S as well as the iPod Touch. No generation? I'm not totally sure on that. You'll have to research, but it definitely works on the iPad too and the new iPad 3rd generation. I know that for sure. Anyway, this is practically a direct port of the original Max Payne for the original Xbox. I believe it was also on PlayStation 2, but I was always an Xbox person, and well, I still am, honestly. Back then, Max Payne was an amazing game. It was kind of like the first of its kind. It was kind of like Matrix, but in video game form, and it was awesome. So here's your main screen. You have new game options, adjust touch controls, which actually does let you customize your interface, which is very nice. So if I wanted to shoot over here, I don't know why I would want to do that, but at least Rockstar does give you the option. Double tap to exit. You can load your games and save your games, obviously. Options just gives you the basic game options like any other game out there. Gives you controls, invert axis, auto, center, all that stuff. Let me see. What was I going to do? Let me lower the sensitivity on both of these, because that's one thing I don't like about the default controls, is that it's very, very sensitive for whatever reason. So let's just back out and I'll show you guys a little bit of gameplay. This isn't going to be the longest video, but I did want to show you this game in action. Now this is a very awkward angle. I'm going to have to try to do this with the tripod like in my face, so you're going to have to bear with me. So as you can see, this is exactly the Xbox version of the game and PlayStation 2. It looks exactly the same, literally. And there's the tripod. Yeah, there's the tripod. There's a subway. I don't know why I was going to say tripod. I don't even know where to go. I think you go this way. Now, I will say the controls could be a lot better. This might work better on the iPhone because of the smaller screen. I'm probably going, oh my god. Alright then. Just got my ass handed to me by a freaking subway. Clearly I wasn't meant to go that way. Do I have to follow this guy again? I guess I'll use this as a good example to show you guys the gameplay. Now, as I said, the controls are not that great, at least in my opinion, they're not that great. I mean, walking is fine, but looking and shooting at the same time, for instance, here's your bullet time button, just press that. Boom. You have to aim and shoot at the same time with two fingers, which is not that easy on a touchscreen. Blah, 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 die. And there he goes. In my opinion, this game did not age that well. It's just kind of ugly, but there's not much you can do about that.
Sure, sounds good. Follow me.
Sure, yo. Move! Let me pick that friggin'... There you go, Desert Eagle ammo. I hate when he gets in my way. This is my second time seeing him, because as you can see, I already died, and that was my load checkpoint. Now, I'm not going to show you too much gameplay, because I don't want to bore the crap out of you guys. But I will say, this game is okay. It's definitely not as great as GTA 3 for the iPad. That game feels more optimized. This... Really, Jazz? She's going crazy in the background. This really feels like a lazy port. That's at least how I look at it. Of course, he dies. Spoiler alert, but do you really care? I don't think so. He's not a character worth caring about. So let's go in here, and I'll show you guys in bullet time, because there's like 3 guys in here, I think. There you go. Boom. Boom. I say aiming, I can't express it enough. Aiming is not that easy. Although I will say I think they made shooting a little easier for the iPad, it seems like. Because again, this isn't optimized that well. So I guess Rockstar's really trying to work with you on that and just trying to make it a more pleasant experience. But for $3, I guess it's worth it. I mean, $3 is $3, and I believe it's universal. Meaning if you buy it on the iPad, it'll work on your iPhone and vice versa.
Up like a Christmas tree. Power was back on.
And this is where I left off. You can get painkillers to heal you. You just tab up here. Sorry, as I hit the tripod. Tab up here to heal yourself. There you go. It's not the most responsive game, I've noticed that. So let's go back out here. And this is actually where we left off, right before I got owned by the subway. Let's go left this time. I'm guessing What the hell? Really? Really? That was obviously bad timing. I'm not really trying my hardest because I'm at a very awkward angle. Making this video is not easy. But hopefully you guys get the gist of it. $3. Is it worth it? I guess. It's really not an amazing game. I honestly don't see myself playing it that much. But if you do want to relive the Max Payne memories, then I do suggest getting it because I gotta say, this is... I'm just cleaning my screen here. This is a game that only appeals to those who played the original. At least that's how I look at it. If you're a new player and you're younger and you don't really know who Max Payne is, then I gotta suggest skipping over this. It's really not that great. But if you do want to relive your childhood like I am, then I guess it's worth it. So thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions about this game, just comment below and I'll try to answer them. And I will see you in my next video. Boom. I thought I would do a dramatic exit, but it really wasn't that dramatic after all.